Oh, it's sunset
At Sanamar. Oh, no, wait.
on a beautiful Sanamar afternoon, evening.
Ramanas.
I don't practice it, but to you as well. This is the D-pad. I'm Rick.
And I'm Peter.
This is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond.
and then actually, happy Eid.
Is it actually right now?
No, not today.
Oh, okay.
Maybe when is this going up?
Probably Monday. I can never keep
happy
track.
Eid next week. Sorry.
Okay, all right. We are here. I have done my grinding off screen. I actually got 4. I wound up getting 4 of the little ones, and then I got 2 of these. I got 2 larges within very quick succession.
Okay.
But I think in between them, and I'm pretty sure I took screen caps of these, so maybe I can put them on the screen. But in between them, I also dug up another odd keystone.
Okay.
Which seems weird, considering we got one at the start of the game and we put it into the tower.
Yep.
And I'm not entirely sure, and I'm pretty sure you have to do a whole thing to get Spiritomb to happen, and it's related to I think the runes of Alph or something.
That's my understanding as well. Yeah, that there's a whole big thing that you have to do to actually get that guy.
So maybe this is just how you get more Spiritombs or something, but I
guess so.
There's not a way for me to do that. I don't know. I guess I could just go and catch and throw away unknowns, and maybe that'll even be a thing we do for the post game. But all right, we're back to the discovery room. We're save scumming. I hope everybody's cool with that. I'm literally going to save right here. Here we go. And we're going to try not to one-hit kill everybody this time. Discovery slate. Yay. Now here's my thing. If I catch one of these, is it not going to be appearing anymore, or am I rolling the dice every time I do this?
That is a good question.
Hello.
Registeel?
I am Balloon Boy. Yeah, Registeel.
So the Discovery whatever was a Game Boy Advance cartridge.
Yes. Which is interesting because I'm pretty sure the Reggies come from Diamond and Pearl? I don't think they come from Ruby Sapphire. I could be wrong on that.
I mean, the implication is that they were doing that as a design nod.
Yeah.
Just like how there's a Switch.
Yes. Oh, it's definitely a cheeky little way for them to be like, hey, remember the Game Boy Advance? Here's a little thing. It just happens to look like that does in the real world. A little skeuomorphic Easter egg, which is definitely pretty rad. I think I might do Goblin Hole. He's a starter. He resists steel.
Okay.
That's the big one, which means I shouldn't get... My problem here is George Dude is weak to steel, which isn't great.
Right.
Based off of his rock typing. So I would be constantly trying to heal him back up. And my available moves that would matter are Earthquake, which will kill the Registeel.
Yep.
Or Stone Throw. What the fuck was it? Actually, I can just look at it right now. Stone Edge. There we go. I was like, what the hell is it? You're literally you're bulleting stones at it, but
it's way too strong. Is what it is.
This might not be too strong, but it's a crit. A crit will land a lot more easily, and if that happens, it's definitely just going to knock it down. I think steel might resist rock, but even with that aside, I don't feel great about it. I think Goblin Hole might be a safer option here by resisting steel. I don't love it. I don't love going up against legendaries with my other dudes, but here we go, Balloon Man. GGZGO!
You can't say that.
You can't say that. We gotta bleep that. Apparently, this is the one new track for this game.
But what?
I don't know.
Why would you?
Which is interesting. Did the Pal Park not have its own theme before?
I don't know.
Probably didn't. But
I didn't play. But
this won't work. But I'd be silly not to at least try it.
With how little that they did that is new for this game, it seems like a waste of the effort. You could have put a cool effort in somewhere else, like making the game better.
Ooh, yeah, right? Doing anything, in fact.
Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed this game. I found it fun to play. I'm not playing it to every corner of the 9 hells, but
this might be okay. It's not stab. See, right now it's defense. Its physical defense is dropped. So Avalanche and Bulldoze. Bulldoze in particular I can't use. It'll kill it.
Yep.
Avalanche might also be too much, especially because I'm going to be reduced priority. It's going to attack me. It's going to be 120 power.
Oh, because you're slow?
Yeah. Well, Avalanche is reduced priority.
Okay.
Surf is stab. So that's just going to be 135 right off the bat and not resisted. So that's probably going to be too much. So this is probably my best bet to not just kill it outright.
Yeah, off-type move. 85-100.
And we are faster, so that's useful to know.
The little bit that you can hit.
Okay,
so you got room. See, I figured this might be the case because you said you one-shotted Reggie Ice, right?
Yes.
But ice types are generally fragile.
Whoo, boy!
What did it just use?
Zap Cannon.
Oh, boy.
Do we put out Lucky instead? Lucky will also resist steel moves.
I mean, that might be smart. If he's got Zap Cannon, what else has he shown?
Superpower, which I think is a fighting move. Its defense is... So its special defense is not as good, but Zap Cannon will get resisted, so that won't matter. Its physical defense is actually better. Rivalry shouldn't matter because the Reggies are genderless. This might actually be... I gotta be careful. Hilarious. Lucky is a better attacker on both fronts than John's starter Pokemon that he got as a gift.
Yes.
And it looks like it's just...
one level above.
Yeah, that's actually shocking.
No, Lucky is that is a great Pokemon.
Is that Luxray's whole thing? Is just like it's a very honestly, Lucky is just very balanced. I dig that.
It's decently balanced. Is what is it? Slightly skewed to the attack versus defense.
A little bit on the physical side, yeah.
It's not great on speed. Like it's middle of the road. I don't think a Luxray is guaranteed to be the fastest Pokemon in the
heavy slam
in the average fight. Okay, that does nothing.
Bad. Yeah. All right. Okay, we're doing well now. Let's see. Thunder Wave. That just has to happen. That'll make life so much easier trying to catch this thing.
Yes. No, just chances of it not doing anything are going to help a lot.
Yep.
Slowing it down is going to help a lot.
There will be a point where the timer balls are going to be more useful for me anyway. So
yeah. How many turns until they're the right choice? Like 15?
I think 11 is usually I want to say 11 is where it maxes out. The point where it becomes better than an Ultra Ball, at least in Scarlet and Violet, it's only like 5 turns. It's actually much faster. It used to be more, if I recall correctly. And I think for
that's
this
where my
game
memory is coming from.
Yeah. Let's try Crunch. Because off type, it's physical, which means it's going to do more damage than the other. But it's...
So you had Zap Cannon and it had Superpower?
Yeah.
What level is it?
70.
Okay, so it has Hyper Beam.
Great.
And Lock On.
Okay, so which
if I'm looking in the right generation?
Yeah, this would be Gen 9. Or no, Gen 8. I'm sorry, this is Gen 8.
Oops, I had tapped on 7 accidentally. Let's double check this.
Gotcha.
Level 70. Okay, that does change it.
Let's try Thunderbolt.
Level 70, it's not going to have Hyper Beam yet. It's got Zap Cannon. It's got Superpower. It's got Heavy Slam. We have seen that. Yep. That makes sense. And Lock On, which it's not using for whatever reason.
That's fine. So I'm good here. I can take this nice and slow. Nothing it has is going to be significant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why Lock On?
Yeah, Lock On's weird with that setup. Like, granted, well, on the one hand, I was gonna say like it's not like they designed the move set specifically for this battle, but also they probably kind of should have. I mean, a little bit.
The moves learned by leveling.
Yeah.
Sort of sets what moves you're going to have.
No! Okay. Jesus Christ.
That looked really close.
Yeah, I was like, please don't do this again.
No.
This is the biggest problem here, is my Pokemon are dying to land critical hits.
Yeah, they love you, and they want to cheat for you, including critting because they love you.
So I got Ultra Balls. It's not late enough for Dusk Balls. Timer Balls, I don't think we're quite there yet. So I'm going to do Ultra Balls for a little bit, and then we'll switch to Timer Balls.
Yeah, and I think it's just stall and throw balls now for sure.
Yeah.
One shake?
Oh yeah, these guys have just fucking awful catch rates, if I recall correctly. Just
down at the bottom, 3, the like statistical minimum one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be the biggest pain in the ass of this whole fucking thing. Come on. No! I even have a catching charm now that should make critical catches more likely to happen.
Yep.
I forget when that actually kicks off, but we have seen every Pokemon in the normal Pokedex for Sinnoh, and we've beaten the game. And I think one or the other or both are supposed to help make that happen. I forget how critical catches have kind of a hidden thing that go on. Fuck, man.
How they roll for them internally?
Yeah. Zap Cannon. Wow, that actually did about as much damage as the rest of its shit. That's very funny. How many timer balls do I have? 10. All right. I'll try to be a little cautious with this. I don't want to... We have more Ultra Balls, so I don't want to, Okay. Let's go back to Ultra Balls for a second here.
Yeah, that didn't even shake.
Well... I didn't realize until pretty recently that different status effects have different impacts on catch rate. Like paralysis and burn and sleep are less effective than, I want to say, frozen. Frozen and sleep, I think, are the two that do the best.
That would make sense.
Burn, paralysis, and poison, I think, are
slightly
less. Yeah, less of a thing.
I feel like that was true all the way back in 1, even.
It might have been. I don't know.
I remember guidance on catching things involving having somebody with False Swipe, having somebody who could put things to sleep as the best choice, and not just because they're then not attacking you because they're asleep.
Yeah.
But it makes sense for it to go hand in hand. The ones that have a chance of impacting each turn.
Come on.
Or incrementally.
Yes!
Yeah,
there we
it is.
go.
Or incrementally affect each turn, like poison hits you a little bit each turn.
Yeah,
right?
Burn will do the same.
Burn hits you a little bit each turn. Paralysis has a chance of making you not attack each turn. Whereas sleep, you're straight up not attacking until you wake up. You just are asleep.
Tempered by pressure. I like that its footprint looks like an unown a little bit.
That's funny.
Tempered by pressure underground over tens of thousands of years, his body cannot be scratched. It can be zapped, though.
Yeah, zapping sure worked.
Iron. All right. If it's the Iron Pokemon, I'm naming him...
The Iron Pokemon?
Ferris.
It's Registeel. Why is it the Iron Pokemon?
No, you're not going in my party. You're going to the box.
That's okay. That mistake is reversible.
Yeah. Recently, it used to be that if you selected that and you hit B, it would just be like, oh, yeah, okay, then you're putting it in the box. Forget it. And you're like, well, okay, cool. Oh, that's cute. Also, the lights are on now. This is interesting. This is different from how it worked before. Well, let's save again.
Yep.
Let's also do a little bit of... I should have healed first and then saved, but I still got my discovery slates. Actually, what do I have for berries right now? Do I have any healing berries? Pokemon Legends Arceus has opened my eyes to the fact that some berries are good for healing in a pinch. You know, let's use some citrus on. Here we go, and lucky as well. There we go. Nice. I think that's everybody at full. Okay. All right. I'm going to save again.
Yep, they are catch rate 3, 1.6% chance as the base catch rate.
So here's the thing. I assume, based on the fact that we have a Registeel statue there now, that we cannot encounter Registeel again. I would have to imagine.
That would make sense. That would make...
Registeel. Oh, help, I'm a rock. I don't know how I got here. Why don't we come back next time? And I think... this is a little tougher of a choice, actually. Not a lot of types resist rock very well. I guess I could put George Dude out and just use rock moves against it.
Rock v rock.
That's probably the best way to go. Not what I meant to do. I'm going to swap you right there, buddy. Cool.
Next time.
Next time.